Good day mga batang bayan. Our lesson for today is all about determine between what two consecutive integers the square root of a number lie. For our review, let us define first a perfect square. Kasi kailangan natin ito sa ating lesson. So, a perfect square is a product of two numbers multiplied by itself. For example, 1 times 1 is the same as with 1 squared, right? So it is equal to 1. 2 times 2 is also 2 squared is equal to 4. So 3 times 3 is the same as with 3 squared, or 3 raised to 2 is equal to 9. Okay? And then 4 times 4 is the same as with 4 squared is equal to 16. Okay? Therefore, 1, 4, 9, and 16 are perfect square. Kasi yung minultiply nating number ay sa sarili lang din niya minultiply. Okay? So now, let us study the chart of perfect squares from 1 to 30. Okay? If you can see, we have 1 squared here up to 30 squared. Ibig sabihin, 1 times 1 hanggang 30 times 30. Okay? So, ang sagot ay 900 dito. Oh. Okay. So, if you can see, dito, so 1 times 1 hanggang 12 times 12. Dapat kabisado nyo na yan. Kasi, yan, nasa table of multiplication naman, right? So, ang dadagdag nyo na lang nakakabisaduhin ay ito, yan, 13 hanggang 30. Okay? So, dapat alam na alam nyo yan. Okay? So, now, let's proceed to our example. Okay, our first example is find two integers where square root of 7 lies. So, dahil ang 7 ay hindi naman siya perfect square. Okay? So, hahanapin na lang natin kung saan siya nakapagitna. Okay? Tingnan natin. So, first step is to find two perfect square numbers, which 7 is in between. So, hanapin natin sa chart natin si 7. Okay? So, si 7 dito ay nasa gitna ni 4 and 9. Right? So, therefore, nandito siya banda. Okay? So, next, yan, lista natin. So, 7 is greater than 4 but less than 9. Okay? So, ganito ang gagawin, ha? And then, step 2 is get the square root of 4 and 9. So, kukunin na natin ang square root ni 4 and 9. So, square root, yan, ni 4, tsaka ni square root ni 9. Okay? O, ano ba yung square root ni 4? Diba 4 is a perfect square? So, that is, 2. And si 9 ay perfect square din. So, that is 3. Okay? So, therefore, si square root of 7 ay nasa gitna ni, 2 at tsaka ni 3. Okay? So, that must be 2 point something. So, nandun lang siya. Okay? So, therefore, square root of 7 lies between 2 and 3. Okay? Okay, for our next example, find two integers where square root of 83 lies. So, again, find two perfect square numbers which 83 is in between. Hanapin natin si 83 sa ating chart. Okay, nasan ba dyan si 83? Ayan, nasa gitna siya ni 81 at saka ni 100. Pero mas malapit siya kay 81, tama? Okay, so ibig sabihin, nandun lang siya kay 81 and 100. Okay, here. So, si 83 is greater than 81 but less than 100. Okay? So, next step is to get the square root of 81 and 100. Ano yung square root ni 81? At saka, ano yung square root ni 100? Okay? So, the answer is, square root ni 81 is 9 and then si square root ni 100 ay 10. So, therefore, square root of 83 lies between. Nasa gitna daw siya ni 9 and 10. Yan yung mga integers, okay? For our last example, find two integers where square root of 147 lies naman. Okay? First, find two perfect square which 147 is in between. Hanapin natin sa chart. So, nasan si 147? Ayan, nasa gitna siya nino. Ayan, 144 at saka ni 169. Right? O, yun na, nakikita niyo na kung ano yung mga square root, ha? Okay. So, therefore, it's in between 144 and 169. Okay, step 2. Get the square root of 144 and 169. Ayun na siya. So, square root ni 144 and square root ni 169, ano daw? So, 12 and 13. So, therefore, square root of 147 daw ay nasa gitna ni 12 and 13. So, pag pinindot nyo pala ito sa calculator, square root of 147, ang sagot niya ay nasa gitna lang yan ni 12 and 13. So, 12 point something. Okay? Kung saan mas malapit si 147, kay 144 ba or kay 169? Diba? So, nandito lang siya sa malapit kay 12 point something. Okay? So, thank you for watching.